The next item tonight is Peter Basoa stage rental request from Uncommon Creative. And Dwight Curtis is going to introduce that. I understand we've had some considerations of that. Any representatives from that group here tonight? Okay, Dwight, please.
Good evening again. We had a slight change to this over the weekend. This would be Uncommon Creative, who was requesting to reserve the Peter Basoa stage for some extended period of time during the summer. And anyway, they are not comfortable with this and not being able to charge a fee, and so they asked to be pulled out of this.
Okay.
I did leave them a message that said, nobody said you couldn't, that you can still ask for that. The worst that can happen is just say no. And I never did get a response back, so I presume that their response stands. So if they change their mind, because we'll see again later.
Okay, and so Gary, do you recommend that the council make a motion to either table this or deny this, or what action to formalize it?
The council deny it, because as long as it is pending, then other folks who might want to use the stage would be prohibited, and there's nothing preventing the applicant from coming back and requesting it later if the applicant has that desire.
Okay, so they should, if the council proceeds in that way tonight, they shouldn't perceive that as a we're shutting you down thing. It's like you can come back and see what the council says next time around. Walter?
A question for Gary. The request has been pulled. What are we denying?
Yeah,
I mean, I would think a motion to recognize the pulling of the request might be in order, but
It was not represented to me that it was pulled. It was represented to me that they had discomfort about it because of the fact the council wanted to have donations instead of admissions. If I misunderstood that, then I apologize.
I thought, I'm sorry, did you use the word deny? Where are we going?
They asked that it be pulled. They weren't interested anymore under those circumstances.
Well,
Okay, so
I'm comfortable seconding Walter's motion that I hear him starting to make.
So I just want to make sure
yeah.
it's tidy, because as Gary and I discussed it this afternoon, there may be some misunderstanding, and I want to make sure we've laced up all the loose ends so it's clean. And if they want to come back and ask again, that would be fine. Or if others choose to apply, at least we're not waiting for anything. Yeah. Dwight?
I presume what made it messy was when I responded back and said, I left it as a question. Would you like to still go ahead with this and ask for it with their new conditions? And we were waiting for a response and never got it.
Okay.
So.
With that explanation, I'm fine with the council just accepting it being withdrawn.
Okay. Let's see. Tim?
Well, Dwight, regardless of whether we deny it or withdraw it, I'm in hopes that you will make personal contact, either verbally or in writing, with the individual and explain the discussion that's occurred.
You bet.
Tom, did you have your hand up?
No, I was just making sure you saw.
Okay. Walter?
Madam Mayor, I'd make a motion that we acknowledge the withdrawal of the Peter Basoa stage rental request from Uncommon Creative.
I'll second that.
Okay, Walter's motion, Tom's second. Any discussion? Hearing none, we'll start this roll call vote with you, Dan.
Aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
And that motion carries. Thank you.